That was very strange, but I am back. So sorry about that. Got a phone call, hung it up, and the screen just went black. So, anyways, we are back. Where was I? We were putting her in her shooting pose. So she kind of has to go like this. Get her in her shooting pose, something like that. All right, you know what? We're gonna need some shooting hands. Cannot shoot a gun like this. Can't shoot a gun like this. Okay, all right, we haven't even looked at everything. Ugh. Guns. Oh, I didn't look at the other face. Another sort of happy-ish face. Have I seen that before? Kind of like that one. Sort of. I think Figma's eventually got to do some movable eyes, you know? It's my opinion. And I know they can do it. I forgot. I forgot that they had done movable eyes before. But they've done it. So hopefully one day they'll do it again. Because I think that's the way to go. Let's take this stuff out. My favorite. Jeez. This bugs me, man. Alright. Favorite tape. Bag. Alright. Interesting. They don't have the little... They don't have that Figma thing for the hands anymore. What's going on? This isn't a Figma anymore. You've changed, Figma. What? What is this? This is the first one. This is the first Figma I've gotten where it doesn't have that thing, where it doesn't have the hand thing. So they've been doing it on other figures. That's kind of lame. Ugh. What is going on? Okay, what do we need here? We need a trigger. Wait, yeah, trigger finger. Does that mean... Wait. What? Whoa, wait. So is this how hands are now? We're going back to these pegs, or is this like just this figure? What? Because this is like... This is old. This is how Figmas used to be, right? The peg, you peg it in. That's kind of, maybe it's just for this figure, right? Because it's like... I don't know. Is it? Are other figures like this? Where it's not a typical Figma wrist joint? This is kind of blowing my mind here. Well, that explains why it's not on a regular Figma hand thing, whatever you call that. Okay. I guess it makes it easier, right? Because now that it's on a ball joint, you can just tilt it in any direction you want without having to like rotate it, get that hinge in the right angle. Okay, well, that seems to work pretty good. Yeah. Cool, cool. Okay, all right. Just wasn't expecting that. Interesting. Wow. Very interesting. Okay, hands. All right, great. I wish they could have like designed a different thing so he can just store it instead of having them flopping around everywhere. Okay, I guess that's what this little Ziploc bag is for, right? Which I never use. Does anybody ever use those? I guess you do. You would if you didn't keep the boxes, or maybe you would. I don't know. I just never use them. Okay. Anyway, what do we need here? What do we need? We need, I would say we need this one right here. This is just, wish I had scissors with me. This is the one we need. Go away. All right. All right. There we go. Here we go. She's ready to shoot. She's ready to shoot things. Oops. Okay. Ball joint. Okay, that doesn't move at all. Interesting. Just a regular ball and socket right there. So that's also different from your typical Figma figure. A lot of stuff going on with this figure. All right, so her boobs are too big, man. How is she gonna hold this gun? Okay. Getting in the way. They're getting in the way. Alrighty. Okay, I'm gonna take the hand off for this. Let's see if we can do this. Let's see. Oh man, wait, is this painted? Dude, did it already get messed up right there? There we go. Nice. Wasn't too hard. Okay. Boy. Can she shoot? They need an alternate chess piece, I think. You're in the way, man. You're just getting in the way. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Can you shoot? Can you shoot? Can you hold this thing? No. Wait. Can they do it? Okay. They got this. What is she doing, though? She's not. What are they doing with their hands, though? Impossible. But she doesn't need to shoot, okay? She just needs to look good. Bro, what's happening? Can't do it, man. Can't get her hand over there. I can't do it. All right, shoulders keeps coming off. Okay. Ugh. Nope. Nope. Yeah. Okay. Get over there. No. Impossible. I don't know how they did that. I do not know how they're getting this pose with her arms there. Should I keep trying? I don't know. Okay. Let's put the gun as far back as we can. Raise her elbow out like that. Yeah. Raise. Okay. I'm at least recreating kind of what they're doing, which is a weird way to hold a gun, though. A sniper rifle. Who holds a sniper like that? But that looks like what they're doing with this. That's like how you would hold a pistol, but not a sniper rifle. Obviously, she just can't hold it. She just can't bring her gun across her body properly. All right, let's, what can she do? Can she do, okay. Another thing they've done is they've put it underneath her shoulder, like so. And then put this hand is it actually touching it? I'm looking at this one right here. Another impossible. Okay. Yeah, her boobs are too big. Like, it's touching it. It's touching the scope. Okay, we kind of got it. But yeah, her chest does get in the way. Yeah, kind of would have been nice to have an alternate chest, you know? They've done that before. Would have actually made sense on this. Okay, squatting. Shooting, sort of. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know if I like these new shoulder joints. Can she look like she's shooting like in the game? Sort of. Sort of. Just imagine her other hand is holding the gun properly. Use your imagination. All right. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's take a look. You know what? I don't know who's calling me right now. Anyway, we haven't looked at this bonus faceplate. Hey, this used to be like a resealable bag. What's going on here? Cheaping out. They are cheaping out. Okay. Getting a phone call messes this thing up. Okay. Hopefully no one calls me. Okay. What's going on, bro? What's happening? What is happening here, brothers? Okay, here we go. I'm in a bag. All right, we get her. Dizzy face. Wait, when does she look like this? I mean, I'm pretty sure she does look like this at some point in the game. I just don't remember when. All right, let's take a look at how you do this. Oh, interesting. Her hair's softer than I thought it would be. Whoa, I thought I broke that. Okay, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure this goes off here. Yeah, I feel like this hair is more flexible than I'm used to. Like, is Figma hair usually that soft? But this is like it's pretty rubbery. But it's actually not bad. It's decently sharp, sculpt-wise. Okay. And let's see. Let's take out the face. That's pretty typical. Dizzy face. Yay. This is one exclusive you could skip, I think. Not totally necessary. Not super useful. All right, let's check out our other faces. We got mouth open more. Yeah, that's, I don't know what they call that expression, but open mouth, more open mouth. Happy. That's cute. Very cute. All right. Cool. Can you recreate her jumping super pose? Let's see what kind of hands they gave her. Does she have her like bunny ear things? Okay, so she's got the open hands. What do you call this? Ninjutsu hands. I call that ninjutsu hands. Does she do that in the game? Honestly, I don't know. Does she have... Bro, what? What is going on here? Yeah, she's got two of those. Yeah, I guess she does that, right? It's like something. She's got these hands. What do you call these hands? This character is from Nikke, a mobile game. You can also play it on PC. But yeah, it has a lot of these. It's a gotcha. It's a gotcha game, basically. Yeah, I was gonna say these are shaka hands, and but the fingers aren't straight. They're kind of bent. So they're kind of like these, and these are kind of like I think she's like mimicking bunny ears or something. She's acting like she's got they're the ears. I don't know. She does that. So maybe that's what these are supposed to be. Put them on. Let's put them on. But it's kind of like that. But yeah, Nikke is a pretty good game. It's one of the only gotcha games I play right now. It's not too predatory. I feel like you can do decently well free to play. I haven't paid money for anything. The thing I am noticing right now is that the sleeves on this figure are a lot like skinnier, not as billowy. So I'm wondering which is more accurate, although they do look kind of billowy here, so. Yeah, got to wonder. It does make her arms look really thick here, though. All right. Can we do this? Sort of. Sort of. Should pull out the game. I wish there was articulation at the base of her neck. Like, this is like a prime example of when you could do it. Like, it'd be so well hidden because her collar would have hidden it really well. But they didn't do it, and I think it would have added just a bit more posability, you know? So she can tilt her head up about that far, tilt it down that far. Actually, you can extend, because it's that Figma joint, you can extend her head up. Let's see. And then she could look down further. And she can tilt her head about that far to the sides. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? Can I put this down safely? No. Usually when she does her super move, she actually has this face and not this face. So at least that's what I remember. From what I remember. But she does do that with her hands. And then we're gonna have to switch out that. Oh no, which leg is which? Which leg is which? Oops, oh no, her shoe. Put her straight leg on again. Gonna need her shoe. Bro. Okay. That part of her shoe comes off too. Okay. Get that on. Get this on. Boom. Is that on all the way? Now, do we go with this leg? Actually, this leg is maybe too compressed. It should actually be more like that. So we'll go back to her regular leg for this side as well. Get that on there. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Out of the way. Forget what she says when she does this. Something about a carrot. No. Sort of. She is kind of doing this sort of thing. That looks pretty good, eh? Yeah, sorta, kinda. Pretty good, pretty good. Cute, very cute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, oh, just noticed how flat her back is. It's like oddly flat. See, see how flat that is? Is that normal? Is it supposed to be? Is that why? Is that, I mean, it's just a jacket. It's just, oh shit. Motherfucker. Not broken. That could have been disastrous. Damn. Gotta be careful. That could have been bad. Thankfully, that's like not expensive. Or this is like, this is, I mean, it's not cheap, but I mean, it's not like, it's not a pop up parade, but it is sort of in that area, I guess. So thankfully, it's, I don't know. I'm surprised it survived that, to be honest. I'm actually surprised it didn't break just then. Oh my gosh. That is not cool. That is not something you want to happen. I did get some paint on the table, but I don't see. This came from her jacket. I don't see. I don't think it affected the figure. Or at least I don't see anything. Anyway, gosh, let's look at her jacket. Yeah, it's just a jacket. So it's pretty interesting that they kind of flattened it out there. Maybe it's just, yeah, I don't know. Why is it so flat? Anyway, it's not a huge deal. Pretty good detailing on the little pouches here. Everything is looking pretty good in terms of sculpting. I'm seeing a bit of a mismatch in her joint and the color of her sleeves. Joints are a little more red, but not a huge deal. think they handled the transition from the pelvis to the hips is pretty good. I think that works. You kind of swivel it and it still looks good. Sometimes it looks weird when you start bending the legs, but on Alice it looks pretty good. And I think is that the, because there is like an actual line. There's kind of like that line there. That's part of the suit. So I think that's a good place to actually that line is right here. It's actually higher up. So it's not really, they're not using that line, as you can see. Yeah, it goes up higher actually. So, but anyways, she cannot do the splits. That's about as far as you can go. And that is because there's just not enough cutaway here for that to happen. Don't know if that matters to you. She can bend her legs up that far. She can bring her legs together. And standing, she could bring her legs across each other, like about that far. It's not bad. So yeah, is there anything else we need to look at here? Got her gun. Let's figure out her gun sling while we're here. I need to look at this instruction manual again. Okay, all right, here we go. What is this? Remove part by pushing the circled area with part E. What? Okay, part E. D. Move part E. Part E, okay. Is that making any sense to anybody? What is... Okay, it looks like this whole thing comes out. So you're supposed to push that out with part E from this side. Seems very strange. Oh man, that thing is in there. Am I supposed to? No, it has to. Am I doing this? Okay. What the heck is this, man? Okay. Please don't break. All right, we're gonna do it this way. This thing don't want to come out. This is the part that comes out, right? Like, I'm not reading this. Yeah, this thing, this little rectangle on here is supposed to come out. That's part D. This is part E. We're supposed to push it out from the opposite side. Oh boy. This is... This is really hard. I don't want to do it. It's just, I feel like it feels like it's gonna break before I push it out. Okay. It's hard because you can't really, dude. Breaking figures. Let's break our accessories live on camera. Doesn't come out. Part D does not want to come out. But if we could get it to come out. Wait, how does this work, yo? Okay. Yeah, so this part would replace part D. That part would go right there. And then the stock comes off like so. And this is strangely designed. How are you supposed to get in here, man? Okay, you gotta angle it in there. Is that what I'm saying? Okay. That's just kind of weird. But this is like a softer plastic, so you can stretch it around. If it weren't, this would be impossible. So it kind of goes like that, and then you have to get it over that corner. Boom. And then that should plug in there if you can get this thing out, which I can't do. Maybe I can use something else to push it out. But it does not want to budge. Oh, actually, I got it. I got my fingernail under it. Yeah. What? That was actually really easy once I did that. But I couldn't push it out from the other side. I don't know why. What? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Okay, and then there's like this thing here, and it's like, and I believe that is for the stand. Because this is like when she has it on her back, right? All right, let's do this. We're gonna recreate this pose with the Figma by putting it over her shoulder. And I'm assuming that lines up with the hole in her back for the stand. Yes? Okay, wait. The hair should go in front like so. And then that, I think they did that because it would probably slide off of her shoulder really easily. So that just kind of keeps it in place. Stupid tape. Let's get the stand out. Shall we? Alrighty, then we're gonna plug this in. We're gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in the back first just to make sure. Sometimes you gotta plug it in first. Just to loosen up that hole a bit. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it's really tight. is. That's tight. That's tight. All right. Working it in there, working it in there. All right. Yeah, that is. Wow. That was super tight. All right. Get that on her shoulder. And they did kind of sculpt the strap to fit around her shoulder nicely. So that's kind of cool. Get that in here. Oh, that in the, get that in the hole. Get that in there. Am I going in straight? Oh man. Let's go in straight. Messing up my figures, man. Okay, that's good enough. That is one tight hole. All right, here we go. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent. That's, what's this? I feel like her gun's at a strange angle though. Normal. Let's angle this. Can we do it? Can we angle it more? Is it stuck like this? Is it possible? That's fine. Okay, let's switch out her hand. Now this one has a, she's like pointing her finger, but I think in the game she's not pointing her finger. It's actually kind of just kind of closed. Or she points really fast, I think, if I remember correctly, but she ends up, by the time she's resting her hand, it's not pointing. Okay, what other hands do we have? We have the open hands. What is she doing with this hand? Oh, hey, shaka. Hang loose, sort of. So it looks like the hang loose is gonna work on that hand. Alrighty, it's oops. Okay, this foot, this leg is straight. This leg is bent slightly out, sort of. Let's change her face as well to one of the open mouth ones. The slightly open mouth. That works. Should note that, yeah, it looks like they also, oops, did this pose in the stock photos as well. So let's see how good I can do it. Oh, she still has her hand on her gun. Let's get that off. The hand. You don't belong here. This is not ideal. Get off of there. Okay, there we go. No paint transfer. Do. Turn it that way. I feel like you can't her arm go out sort of the same way. Let's see if we can unplug the, what kind of joints are these? Okay, it's not, it is kind of snapped in there. Okay. Do, 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 do. Put that there. Put that there. I feel like this gun is sticking out too far, though. Is this right? Did I do this right? Is this where the strap really is? The stock is like totally, it's kind of different. I think one has that extra thing on it. All right. I need you to rotate, man. I don't know why this is, I guess it's as far as it can go. Okay, bam, bam. Decent recreation. I should, maybe I should plug in the stand. Why not? Oops. Is she tall? How tall is she? I don't have my ruler. How does she compare? Dude, is she actually kind of tall? Well, the good thing is that she fits in well with Hyperbody Modernia. So there's that. But yeah, it doesn't really feel like a Figma. Like there's a lot of different joints that aren't Figma-like. But I guess her elbows, her knees, her head, her ankles. Okay, so there's there's a lot of Figma joints in there. But yeah, the ab is different. Hips are a little different, although they've been doing this kind of hip joint with some other figures, so it's not totally new. But yeah, I think she came out pretty good. I think I gotta sit with it a little longer just to figure out how much I like it. I'm not sure if I like these, the way they did the shoulders, because they're just ball and sockets. This doesn't move at all. I think maybe if these were like also movable, it would have helped a little bit, because then you'd be able to like get more range here. But as it is, you can just kind of, you can swivel it, and then you can kind of like swivel it that way, rotate. But yeah, I feel like that could have been like a dumbbell or something. They could have just added another, just some motion there, but they didn't. So that's, I feel like that could have been better. I think that could have helped too with the her shooting poses. And yeah, I think separate, an alternate chest piece that was like more squashed together would have helped with the shooting poses as well. It really does get in the way of trying to pose her holding her gun. And yeah, her arms come off pretty easily, especially if you're trying to get her arms closer inward. They just kind of pop off pretty easily. So that's another thing I'm not super stoked about. But I mean, she does, I think she looks good. Sculpt looks good. Yeah, I'm still not sure about the whole this ab crunch. I was wondering if it was going to be like a straight up Marvel Legends thing, and pretty much is. Pretty much is just like a Marvel Legends ab crunch there. So if you like that, then that's what this is. But yeah, not bad. I think yeah, I think it's fine. Pretty good range on the knees, on the default knees. And if you want more, there's the alternate. So that's a good option to have. Shoes look pretty good. Oh, okay. Wait, did I have her legs? Did I have her legs popped out a little bit? So since her legs are just pegged in, you can actually pull them out a little bit. I think I had them pulled out a bit. You can make her hips wider, or you can push them all the way in. But yeah, that's, I don't know. I think personally I prefer like the ball joints. Let's see, I'm trying to see how much, like if you unplug, like pull the leg out a bit, you can get a bit more range of motion. Then you just, but it's really not that much. I guess I'm used to, like, I guess you could kind of do the splits, right? If you do that, do it like this. Well, she still can't, like, go all the way, no matter what, just because of how it's designed. Like, it's just not, it would need to be cut all the way out there. So this is really just stopping it. But I'm sure they did that because you just wouldn't be able to, her butt wouldn't look as good if you'd be able to see the holes there. So yeah. Oops. Oh man. Let's get the stand off. Let's get the gun off. But yeah, not bad. What time is it? All right. I think we looked at everything, right? Not bad, not bad. This hair is slightly flexible, which is good. It's interesting that her headphones are like round. And I think that's what they're supposed to be. They are round on this model here as well. On this one, they made them more oval shaped. So I would say this one is probably not accurate. Rounded seems like it's the way, like it's correct. Maybe, I don't know. That's 2 out of 3 figures have it round. All right. What else? I think we covered it all. Anybody pick up Hyperbody Modernia? I think she's pretty good. I recently got this figure in as well. And whoa, super floppy. Yeah, this is probably my biggest issue with this figure is that this is like super loose. Just this hinge right here doesn't snap in. Like if you put it all the way in, it's got enough tension, but it gets loose real easy. But yeah, I'm like, I still don't understand what hyperbody is. Like I've read descriptions online where it's like, oh, it's this or that. But I'm like, at the end of the day, it still feels like a Figma to me. Even though it doesn't have like the I guess it doesn't have proper Figma joints. But it's close enough. It's close enough. It's definitely close enough. So I don't know. I don't know what approach is better to Nikke figures. Hyperbody, because there's more Hyperbody Nikke figures coming. There's more Figma Nikke figures coming. And I don't know. I don't know what the difference is. I don't. Other than the joints, I guess the joints are slightly different, but I mean the end result, they just kind of move similarly anyways. Why not just make them Figmas? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what a hyperbody is? I think before they were like, what is it? There's a model figure quality to them, or they were like, or they had that sensibility, I guess, maybe. Like the neck joint on this is definitely different. It's not a Figma neck joint. It's just a straight up ball and socket. And then to its credit, it does have a joint at the base of the neck, which I like seeing. But but yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to prefer Hyperbody or if I'm going to prefer Figma versions. Not like they're making the same character though, so that's good. I'm wondering if it's just if they're basing it on the complexity of the figure. Because Modernia has a lot of stuff, right? She's got all this stuff in the back. And then the next one is going to be what? Red Hood, or is that her name? Anyway, they're both good. If you like Nikke, you're gonna like these figures, I think. I dig it. Did surprise me though. I did not expect the hands to have these ball joints, these sort of pegs with ball joints. Wasn't expecting that. And I didn't know her hips would be like that, but it's fine. It works. It works. Anyway, I am getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you guys for watching and joining me on this unboxing. Doesn't come with anything else. She does come in this very small box, the compact Figma box, but it's fine. All right. So, face plates. We did do everything, right? Hands, gripping hands, regular gripping hands, hands for holding the gun, the shakas. Yeah, I think we got everything there. Her gun. I don't know how I'm going to display her. Maybe I'll display her holding her gun. I don't know. We'll figure it out. This goes on this right there. Alternate leg parts. I think that's good. Typical Figma stand. Yeah. I think we got it all. I'm gonna put Modernia back on her stand. Boy, that's hard to see where you plug that in there. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining. We're gonna call it quits here. But yeah, there's Figma Alice from Nikke, Goddess of Victory. Figma number 628. I think she turned out pretty good. There's a lot of different stuff going on, but it works, you know. I think she could hold her gun a little better when she's aiming it. But that's kind of just, she's just got too much stuff going on her chest. It just gets in the way. So, but for the most part, she can do what she needs to do. And that's all I can ask for, I guess. All right, so thank you for joining. Hopefully, I don't want to promise anything, but I did have an old review, like I think I mentioned this earlier. I did have an old review that I have written already, but I just never shot the video for it, so I was going to try and do that one, even though it's like old, but it's a video, it's a review, and I really did want to make it, so hopefully I'll get around to doing that, shooting the footage maybe tonight. Then I'd have to edit it. But anyway, I'm gonna try and work on that. I really do want to get more. I really do want to like start making reviews again. I know it's been like a long time. I'm pretty sure I have ADHD because it's hard to focus sometimes. But anyway, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching my videos. If you watch my videos, I really do appreciate it. And it is something that I am passionate about. And hopefully I'll get some more stuff out. So thank you, and I'll catch you guys later. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.